welcome you to join a new chapter in exploration as we come together to launch MegaXplore. Our group of intrepid explorers pool their collective knowledge and use their self-reliant overlanding vehicles to explore the planet's wildest places and take you along for the journey. So join us as we page through our map books to discover new places and seek a newfound appreciation for the beauty of the natural world. Our well-deserved sleep at Cobb Inn is interrupted by the early morning sunrise and the sound of persistent rainfall. An auditory reminder of yesterday's challenges and an insight into our day ahead. The rain has definitely put a damper on our plans.
Joe and I discussed it. We're going to keep to the gravel roads like we did yesterday afternoon. Keep on where we think we can get traction and stuff. Going down one of those little passes, two-spur roads we went down yesterday. It's going to cost somebody the car all their life. So we'll keep to the routes, proper roads, and try and work ourselves down to the sleeping places we were going to sleep. We're probably going to move away from the coast now, probably about a couple 50, 60 k's in. And then work ourselves around to where we're going to now.
This brown one like this?
Yeah,
We'll go there when this road's doing
no,
that.
Don is the owner of Cobb Inn.
Yeah?
Strongly suggested that we do not go down that pass. He said there's a section on that pass where if you will just slip off and there's a huge drop off on the pass. So he said the safest way is to go back to Willowale.
Yeah?
And then from Willowale we take the main road that crosses this big river. And then we work our way around there.
Okay, but that's also not a definite. If it's going to be where it's life-threatening or car-threatening, we won't go down. We'll get as far as we can, where we feel safe. Otherwise, we'll be camping next to the road or wherever we can get.
As we depart the wild coast hospitality of Cobb Inn, we are at least pleased that our Melville Moon seat covers have dried out after yesterday's adventures. Gravel tracks give way to cattle crossings, and we are pleased that we are not sliding downhill across the muddy rivers that once resembled roads. We still have no idea how the Polo would have made it over this yesterday without us. Mud flies as the locals cheer us on. This is their daily entertainment. No MegaXplore YouTube channel to subscribe to, only slipping and sliding vehicles trying to make their way up and down the hills of the Transkei. Finally the rain lets up and the sun appears. True to their nature, as soon as the convoy stops, the coffee appears and they start to brew. Johan and Carl's expedition coffee is already legendary on this trip, and it is only day 2. The rest of us use the opportunity to pore over maps, scroll over the route ahead using our Garmin overlanders, and check the weather for the week ahead. The forecast is rain.
There's a really nice piece of road up ahead, you guys can keep going.
But while we can, the drone takes to the sky to share these breathtaking landscapes with you. Eventually, or should we say sooner than later, Kurt calls for lunch, and a pebbled riverbed seems to be as good a spot as any. Though thinking our lunch spot can serve as a sanctuary to dry out our rooftop tents and awnings is a mistake. And as luck would have it, as soon as we let our guards down, the heavens open, and we were reminded of the season we found ourselves in. There is something special about overlanding. Maybe it's the slower pace of life, or the understanding of being self-sufficient in remote locations that allows you to connect with those around you, and even give a helping hand when needed. We think it is these connections that make each trip special. Yes, the planning, the landscapes, the challenges, These add to the experience, but it is human connectivity that drives us.
Drea, today when you go sideways, just warn us that we can at least film it this time.
I will do that, good.
Our convoy has made it to the next obstacle, the Bashee River crossing. It is the biggest river on our route since we slowly sunk the ferries on the Kai River with our loaded vehicles. Unfortunately, this river's been tamed and we have a bridge to cross with. Our route has turned west towards the coast and our beach campsite for the night. The closer we get to the ocean, the more populated the roads seem to get, and everyone is out waving to the convoy. Here they don't call for sweets, instead they shout drone. Finally, we make our way to Khora, and thankfully, the only thing we need to think about is how long it will take for dinner to be made. As we watch our expedition-ready vehicles unfold before us, as if we were in a Transformer movie, awnings swing out, tents gracefully open atop our vehicles, ground tents spring to life, and fridges slide out from the canopies.
Well, I've been practicing this word all day. Khora mouth. That's where we are. Behind me, the most beautiful, beautiful view and vista. The sea air. Absolutely awesome. So we've traveled 80 odd k's today. Lots of rain, lots of mud, lots of slipping, but it's been insane. Hugely enjoyable. We've got radios on all the motor cars, so lots of banter and good camaraderie between the guys, chatting. As you can hear the frogs, they're coming alive now as the sun sets. So we've got the fire in the background. We're going to have a good braai tonight. We're discussing tomorrow's route because we're not sure what lies ahead of us with all the rain, because seriously the mud is like snot. It's almost impassable in some of the spots. So tonight we're going to relax and just enjoy each other's company.
Today is the first really beautiful day. I mean, the sun is out this morning. It was really refreshing to see the sun coming up and not having to deal with rain while you're packing up tents and stuff. So I think this is going to be the first day that we can experience the wild coast, you know, the beauty of it. I mean, we've got this beautiful estuary here, we've got the ocean, we've got the rolling hills in the background. It's really a beautiful place, and you know, you combine that with the rural nature of this area. You've got the local people living here, you've got cows walking around, there's goats on the beach. So yeah, I'm looking forward to today. We're going to try a few challenging things and see how it goes.
Produced by Pin Media Productions, Our Lens, Your Story. In association with 4x4 Megaworld, your complete outdoor world. Sponsored by Tracks for Africa, Travel Africa Informed, Mickey Thompson Tires, Legendary Off-Road Tires, Melville and Moon, Safari Outfitters, Garmin, you'll be lost without it. Join the adventure at MegaXplore.